The Regiment of Light Dragoons was a unit of the U.S. Army in the early 19th century. It was first activated in 1808. During the War of 1812, it was temporarily designated as the 1st Regiment of Light Dragoons when the War Department created an additional similar regiment. On May 12, 1814, the additional regiment was consolidated with the 1st Regiment, which reverted to its unnumbered designation. The regiment was consolidated with the Corps of Artillery on May 17, 1815. Background: on April 12, 1808, following the Chesapeake Leopard affair, the U.S. Congress passed legislation authorizing an increase in the size of the U.S. Army, to include a regiment of dragoons. Organization: the Regiment of Light Dragoons was organized on April 12, 1808 under the Act of Congress of the same date. It consisted of a regimental headquarters and aid troops. The regiment was never completely organized or mounted and served as light infantry. An act on January 11, 1812 creating a 2nd regiment resulted in the regiment being redesignated as the 1st Regiment of Light Dragoons. A further act of March 30, 1814 resulted in the 2 regiments being consolidated, on May 12, 1814, into 1 Regiment of Light Dragoons with 8 troops. An act of March 3, 1815 reducing the size of the army led to the regiment being consolidated with the Corps of Artillery on May 17, 1815. Officers whose services were no longer required were discharged on June 15, 1815. Service: neither the 1st Regiment nor the 2nd Regiment were used as consolidated units during the War of 1812. Generals frequently used their assigned dragoons as escorts, couriers and scouts rather than fighting men. At the Second Battle of Sackett's Harbor, May 29, 1813, Lieutenant Colonel Electus Bacchus rallied troops of the regiment and of other regular army units to counterattack a British breakthrough. The British force was defeated, but Bacchus was mortally wounded. Bacchus died of his wounds on June 7. At the Battle of Bladensburg on August 24, 1814, Lieutenant Colonel Jacint Laval led 140 men of the regiment. Laval's troops were placed in support of infantrymen who later broke and ran. Many of the dragoons joined the disorderly retreat. Laval led his remaining troops in an orderly retreat toward Georgetown.